After 2.5 years, we're still having fun.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 14 in season number 4 of the NRLOA Napa Truck Series. We are here at the Chicagoland Speedway, only 5 races left in the season. This is the American Ethanol E15 225, 30 laps of action around this 1.5-mile racetrack. And this 1.5-mile racetrack, definitely one of the crazier 1.5-mile racetracks. And this race is a pretty good predictor to who's going to be good in the championship. In the Turkey Hill Series here last year, Trey Barta won his only race of the season here. And he was the dominant guy in that championship as he won the Turkey Hill Series championship. We got Alex NRLOA starting in 6th position alongside Marty Johnson for the night's race. You think someone like Alex NRLOA might dominate this race and that be a determining factor to him winning in the championship in the future?
Well, he could have a good chance at winning this, and real quick, let me just say, once again, an honor to be with you at my favorite track in the NRLOA and the NOFSRL. But anyway, it's Chicagoland. I think you're going to see a lot of passing in this race. Real may not dominate this race. Expect the big one as well. We've seen it in the NOFSRL. It'll be fun, though.
Definitely will. And you got Alex NRLOA there starting 6th. He's 21 points behind Alex Bonsignor coming into this race, but before last week's race at Darlington Row was the points leader for quite some time, so expect Alex NRLOA to gain a lot on Bonsignor. Bonsignor starting kind of deep in the field for tonight's race. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do to possibly gain on that 22 as this event goes along. The number 51 of Nicholas Avey starts on the pole. But here are those point standings. Alex Bonsignor, 328 points towards the championship. Alex NRLOA is 21 points behind. Third in the points is Cookie Helms. He's 25 points behind. Then all the way back in 4th, Nicholas Amadeo is 56 points behind. A big gap there between 3rd and 4th in the points. Tristan Allen, 57 points behind, a 2-time winner this season in the 98. Let's go ahead and get these guys fired up. Chicagoland Speedway, one of our favorite racetracks here, and it's going to be a good one here tonight for this 30-lap event. Let's get that command to fire the engines here for the American Ethanol E15 225.
Alrighty, let's do this one for all the race fans out there. Drivers, start your engines!
Great command there to fire these guys up, and they will, in fact, fire up here. Nicholas Avey in the 51. He was the only driver to go under 30 seconds in qualifying yesterday, so might be a big determining factor to see if he could get the win. Alongside him, it's Stuart Gratton, and we got Marty in the booth for this race. He's on the lead lap right now, just to let you know. So
yes.
don't worry. He'll stay on the lead lap probably throughout most of this race, only unless he crashes or something like that. But everybody's on the lead lap to start. You got the number 17 of Patrick Smith alongside Derek Hamill. Those Red Horse guys got a good run at the end of qualifying yesterday. Eric Monaco alongside Alexander Rowe, William Brock, and Nicholas Amadeo. And it's Zach Ryan and uncharted driver Adam Lewis. So a lot of guys up front in this race can get this win. But do you think somebody from the back could possibly do it here tonight?
Absolutely. Like I said, Chicagoland, expect a lot of passing. However, though, they're going to have to avoid the big one if they want to try and win this race, because I have a feeling it's Chicagoland. I think we'll get it.
Yes, this is definitely one of the craziest 1.5-mile racetracks we go to. You've seen the races here, you've seen the races on Marty's channel. It's wild every time, but it's always good. And one of my favorite races of the year, it is the Chicagoland Speedway. The Napa Truck Series is green for race 14. Let's get this party started. We're racing here in Illinois. the line. A dead heat between Eric Monaco and Nicholas Abbey, the 51 with the advantage, but Monaco's going to take it away. Here comes William Brock in the 5 to the inside.
Seeing a lot of drivers going 3 wide right now. Just don't go 4 wide.
Yes, 4 wide, definitely a very troublesome thing to see here at this racetrack.
Oh, that nearly happened.
Almost got it there. Donovan Dufit slowing it down and checking it up and avoiding any contact with anybody. That's Jesse Turner behind him, almost getting into the 49 as he slowed down there. Eric Monaco still out front in the 99. Nicholas Abbey on the outside trying to get it to stick up there. 99 staying out front. Monaco, the Atlanta winner from earlier this season, trying to grab his 2nd win of the season. Let's focus on these guys up there in the point standings. Nicholas Amadeo, 56 points behind. Of all the top 5 guys in the points, he's the highest running driver. There's Alexander Rome, the 22. And our points leader is Alex Bonsignor. We're going to try to find him in the racetrack here. And you see him all the way back at the end of the field, almost in last place.
Bonsignor maybe
probably going to be last place here soon as Trey Bartos gets to the inside of him.
Bonsignor may be trying to play it safe, because if that big one happens, he may try to fall back and try and gain some spots at the end.
Yes. Keep in mind, we do have it toned down a little bit more than we normally do, 103% strength, so we might not see it as frequently as we do. But with all this 3 wide and 4 wide that's going on, it's very possible that it might happen here tonight. Monaco still out front with Nicholas Abbey, now Stuart Bratton up to the 3rd position.
Let's see what happens in this battle for the lead. The 51 trying to look to the inside. Nicholas Ave, or Ave.
Abbey.
Go Abbey.
Nobody really knows how to pronounce his last name, even the guy who signed up for him. So we're just going to say Nicholas Abbey for now. But who knows? I mean, Alonso should figure that out for me here soon. I mean, he did say it was one thing, then he changed his mind, so I just kept it the way he initially said it. I really don't know. But hey, yeah. Still the same driver, still trying for his first win, and we had our first caution. Garrett Sinor, Matt Delio, Nicholas Wade. They're coming back to the line. There's Bonsignor on the apron.
I think he missed the wreck, actually.
He might have. Fisher G, our last winner here in the Napa Truck Series, also involved. This does not look like a bad crash, so it's looking pretty good right now. All these guys should be able to continue, but still, the yellow flag has flown for the first time here tonight at the Chicagoland Speedway. Eric Monaco is still the leader in the 99, and not really seeing much passing up front right now. We'll see if that changes when we restart, but first let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the first caution here in the American Ethanol E15 225.
Alright, so going into turn 1, these drivers are going 4 wide, and like I said, 4 wide does not work at Chicagoland Speedway. You see the 16 car. That is, if I look it up, you see he gets into the 10 and the 02 with the 13 nowhere to go. The 16, that's Sinor. The 10 and the 02 nowhere to go. You see Fisher G on 2 wheels. The 02, Nicholas Wade. And the 13, Matt Dalio, just nowhere to go. Looks like not some major damage off of these 4 cars. They should be still able to continue.
A tough break for these veterans, especially Garrett Sinor and Matt Dalio. Their seasons altogether have been very tough, and looks like it's just continuing. Now, between Garrett Sinor and Matt Delio, let me do the math correctly. I believe they have 35 wins between those 2 drivers. But that really hasn't shown too much this season in the Napa Truck Series. It's been a lot of other drivers finding success. Let's go ahead and replay it in real time. So Nicholas Wade in the 02 moves a little bit up there on the veteran of Garrett Sinor, and they just go around. Now, that could have been a lot worse if you remember Turkey Hill Series Season 2, Marty just mentioned it to me before we started. Christian Master flying through the air in that race off that corner. And obviously it was a very funny moment. He's still laughing after 2 years. But anyways, minor accident. All those guys should be able to continue. Let's go ahead and see what happens on the restart. Eric Monaco in the 99 up front. The Atlanta winner looking to get his 2nd win of the season. Back here at the Chicagoland Speedway, Eric Monaco continues to lead in the number 99. I believe we're going to be a third of the way through this race when we cross the line. William Brock is 2nd, Nicholas Abbey, Zach Ryan, and Stuart Bratton, the top 5. Donovan Duthit here. He won a couple of races earlier on at Kentucky and Texas World. He's gone for his 3rd win of the season in the 49. Diego Yepez is there in 6th. Patrick Smith, Derek Hamill. An uncharted driver, Jonathan King, in the number 1. Back to racing here at Chicagoland with Eric Monaco leading the field. Lap 10 is complete. So William Brock in the 5, the Charlotte winner, running in 2nd. Did not get a good restart, and Monaco continues to pull away for the moment. Here comes Zach Ryan for 2nd to the inside of William Brock. Diego Yepez in the 44th, a chance at, I believe, his first career victory on NAPA. Donovan Duthit in the 49, Derek Hamill. There's Justin Heath in the 24, the Hers Dash Series champion. And here's Nicholas Samadillo in the 27, trying to gain some points on our points leader, Alex Bonsignor, and we'll focus on that 18 again. He avoided the crash, but he's right now at the back of the field, running in the 31st position. Excuse you there.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, we all do it.
Yes,
especially me.
Good.
You know, this morning in my accounting class, I had to leave class twice to blow my nose. It happens every time.
Good battle.
New leader, Zach Ryan in the 88, got around Eric Monaco. Now Diego Yepez in the 44, trying to surpass the 88, but it's Zach Ryan leading the field in the Thor Sport Machine.
Good battle here for 3rd. Look at the 7. That is, I believe, yes, Derek Hamill up there. 3 wides. He said 5-car almost got into the wall for a moment.
William Brock on that outside lane right there, falling back.
New leader, by the way. I believe that is the 44, Yepez.
Yep. Monaco's back to the inside as well. And the 99 is going to get a run here, I do believe. And we got this 2-wide battling going on right now. That's when the passing happens, when they get single file.
There goes Monaco.
Slows down tremendously. But there goes the 99 back to the inside, trying to take the lead back from the 44. And at the line, I believe Monaco's going to edge him.
Yes, he will. Halfway home.
Lap 15 of 30. Not quite halfway there. We got 16 laps to go. Here comes Derek Hamill now to the inside.
That's that slingshot we've been talking about all season long. Now they go into the turn. This means that the 99 Monaco cannot cut down in front. So this will help out the 99. 3 wide for 4th, by the way. The 5, the 19, the 24.
It's William Brock there to the inside of Stuart Gratton and Justin Heath in the 24.
And now the 44 is taking the race lead back. Yepez, while it's getting tight up here, the 51. Better be careful.
And as you mentioned, Diego Yepez back to the inside of the 7.
He's having trouble trying to get by that 7 for a moment because the 7 had a draft in the turn while the 44 did not.
And here comes Stuart Gratton in the 19. And Gratton has had a tough season, like I mentioned in qualifying. Got a really good qualifying run, and here he is running 3rd right now, trying to get his 2nd win of the season. I'm starting to see this inside lane work very well. We did not see it under the first green flag run, but now these guys are working it to perfection. Gratton to the inside for the lead.
And now at this point in the race, you should see the racing become more aggressive as we come down the waning laps of the race. Remember, these guys, if they get to 5 laps to go, this race is over if a caution comes out.
Exactly. There are no green, white, checkered finishes here in the NRLOA.
Unlike the NRLOA.
Restarts definitely play a factor into it if we have a late race restart, so you definitely want to get to the lead and get as high as you can.
That 20... No, that's the 99, excuse me. I thought it was 27 for a moment, but he is up there as well.
Yep, Nicholas Samadillo in that 27 in the middle, in between a couple of Red Horse guys, Patrick Smith and Derek Hamill. But the guy who has been strong here so far in this race has definitely been Eric Monaco. And he did this in qualifying, too. He was top of the board in qualifying for 3 separate times. Now he's been the leader of this race 3 separate times. He's definitely looking strong. But this inside lane, you got to be on this inside lane if you're going to win this race. And they keep on passing for the lead. Sam Adio almost into Yepes there, but they keep it together. Here comes William Brock in the 5, but Monaco will clear, and Eric Monaco will stay out front here at Chicagoland.
Here's my other question. Your pit frequency is on 2X, right?
No pit stops in the Napa Truck Series. Turkey Hill Series and Chick-fil-A Cup Series have them. Napa Truck Series does not, so it's a straight race to the end.
Nice. I like it.
It's just a bunch of racing, and it's go time now. No pit stops. You just got to get to the front, and that's all you got to do.
I want to give you guys a quick update on that 22, Alexander Rowe. I've noticed him in the back of the pack. He is still playing it safe. He hasn't found a way back to that low line just yet. He better figure out to get down there as quick as he can, or else something. But he could lose some points. Well, excuse me, lose some points.
He's actually going to lose more points to the 18. He's 21 behind coming into this race, but Alex Bonsignor is passing him on the racetrack. That is not at all what Alexander Rowe wants to see, but it's happening. And you see the 18 getting by him there.
And now a battle for the lead. I believe that is the 19 to the inside.
Stuart Grattan in the 19 to the inside of Eric Monaco for the lead.
And Grattan does know how to get done on 1.5 mile tracks. He's won there a few times in the NOF SRO, not just at this track, but 1.5s.
Yep, he's a
ooh, watch out! The 5
of action going on there. Patrick Smith, Diego Yepes, and William Brock almost getting into each other. How about Jonathan King? He's an uncharted driver. I believe this might only be his 4th start of the season. He has not qualified too well in these races so far this season. But here he is in the number 1, in the top 5, trying to become the 3rd uncharted driver to win a race this season here in the Napa Truck Series. He's pushing that 17 to Patrick Smith. But the 17 not able to get around the 19, and Grattan remains out front. Lap 23 of 30 complete here at Chicagoland.
Jonathan King in the 1 trying to play spoiler as a non-charter driver.
You know who else is trying to play spoiler? Marty Johnson in the 4. He's on this inside lane helping Jack Cabarrus, and we really haven't talked about these guys here on this inside lane. But look who else is on the inside lane here. They got a good chance of good runs. John Ort in the 05 and Alex Bonsignor, who was in the back of the field most of the early part of this race.
And that 22 still hasn't found the inside line yet.
And he is falling back and losing a bunch more points from that 18. However,
and a battle for the lead once again.
He's going to gain on the 18, I do believe, as he's ahead of him in this field. And there goes Patrick Smith to the inside for the lead. The number 17 trying to win his first career Napa fan race.
He's got to deal with the dominant Monaco.
Eric Monaco in the 99. Oh, and in the walls, Adam Lewis.
We're going to have a one-lap shootout. One-lap shootout.
To go at the line. And if I'm not mistaken, we're going to end up with a one-lap dash.
It will be. Yes, it will.
Full
caution after Chicago.
This is major right here. I don't think it's quite over. I believe it's a 4-lap caution. This is lap 1 of that caution, so the 17 is not home free quite yet. It was Adam Lewis in the 30 going around. And Tristan Allen might have also been involved as well.
The 22 may have been in it.
He might have. You see him
I see him in the back.
Alexander Rowe in the 22, deep in the field after that one. I'm trying to find where Alex Bonsignor is, and Bonsignor midway through the field here. That's great news for the Daytona winner, looking to gain some more points on Alexander Rowe, but he's not going to gain on Cookie Helms. Cookie Helms is ahead of him on the racetrack, so that 29 is going to be probably second in the points when this race is done. Well, let's go ahead and see what happened to the number 30 of Adam Lewis, bringing out the second caution of the night here at Chicagoland.
All right, you see once again 4Y, the 98, Tristan Allen into the 30 of Lewis, and you see the 22. Does he miss it? Oh my gosh, he does. Oh, he's
not
loose.
Quite. He gets into Allen here. So it was not.
Allen's going to take a lick here. Just as that safer, well, it wasn't really a lick, but just as that safer barrier ends.
So Alexander Rowe did get involved in this, and he started up front for this race. It went from bad to worse for him. Alex Bonsignor passed him, and he got involved in this crash, and his chances of catching up on that number 18, tide has turned. Let's just say that. And Bonsignor is going to extend his points lead at the end of the night, at least on that 22. Replay this in real time. We're following with Alexander Rowe. You're going to see Adam Lewis go around ahead of him. He avoids the 30, but he comes down on Tristan Allen, and that's a minor accident. I don't think it's going to really affect him, at least from where he was, too much. But still, not the day Alexander Rowe wanted it all. And he was the points leader entering Darlington last week. Had a bad day there, another bad day here at Chicagoland. And his championship hopes are starting to diminish every race that happens here in the Napa Truck Series. So we're going to go ahead and see if we get a one-lap dash. If we don't, you'll see the official finish. If not, get to the restart here in the American Ethanol E15 225. So it will, in fact, be a one-lap dash for the victory here at Chicagoland. Patrick Smith is the leader, and it's Eric Monaco in the 99, Jonathan King, William Brock, and Stuart Gratton, followed by Jack Cabarrus, the 44 of Diego Yepes, Marty Johnson, Justin Heath, and the 29 of Cookie Helms, looking to gain some points on Alex Bonsignor in the championship. Well, who do you think is going to get it done here?
Are you ready for the one-lap dash brought to you by Credit One Bank?
It's not brought to you by Credit One Bank here.
Yes.
It is not. We try to keep it low on the gimmicks. And this is an official finish for the win. Patrick Smith in the 17 trying to hold him off. Monaco's going to dive to the inside. I could tell by the way he closed in that he was going to get the run. And there he goes. But look at this. William Brock and Stuart Gratton, they're also going to get a run here for the lead.
Look at Gratton. He's going to make a move here for second. Oh, that's going to help out the 99. Get the win.
He's got Jack Cabarrus right behind him. Diego Yepes, but he's not going to get to the inside of Brock. And that might do it. Eric Monaco, 99, trying to hold him off. And he's going to do so. Monaco wins the American Ethanol E15 225. That's his second win of the season here in the Napa Truck Series, and it comes at the Chicagoland Speedway. William Brock, Stuart Gratton, Jonathan King, and Jack Cabarrus, the top 5 here tonight. Patrick Smith fell to 6th on that one-lap dash right there. So
that's a tough break for the 17. He did not want to see a caution at that time.
So what he wanted to do was cross the line and then the caution come out, but that did not happen. It was that close to Patrick Smith getting his first career win, but just not enough. Eric Monaco, the victor here tonight in the American Ethanol E15 225. And in the points, Cookie Helms is going to gain on Alex Bonsignor, but Bonsignor will remain the points leader. However, the gap's actually going to be smaller now. Cookie Helms is going to be in second, and I believe he's going to have under 20 points of a gap between him and the 18. As for Alexander Rowe, you see him very deep in the field, 31st here tonight. Not at all what he needed here in this event. Well, Marty, it was crazy. No big one in this race, but still a good one. And a one-lap dash to finish it off. Eric Monaco with the win. So, with this race, we're closing down at the end of the championship here. Who do you think is going to be the strong drivers in these last 4 races, coming off of this race? By looking at this race, who do you think is going to be at the advantage for the championship?
Well, it's NRLOA 2003. Anything can happen. I have a feeling with the lead Bonsig is going to have now on Rowe, it'll extend. But here's the thing. Bonsignor cannot have any mulligans. If he does, it will help out Rowe big time.
It definitely will. We got Las Vegas and Talladega coming up. Both of those races are big wild cards. Then we go to Phoenix, and that could be kind of a normal race. It could be crazy. I really never know there. And then you go to Homestead, and Homestead's Homestead. We know how that racetrack is. We always hold the finales of all these series there. But it's going to be interesting to see what Bonsignor can do. And the thing about him, this whole season, he has been in the top 5 in points. He won the first race of the season, and since then he has been up there. And for quite some time, he did not have the points lead, but he got it back last week. He's going to hold it here at Chicagoland. And now only 4 races left. He's got a good chance of winning his first ever Napa Fan Championship here in the Napa Truck Series. Eric Monaco, the winner. William Brock, Stuart Gratton, Jonathan King, Jack Cabarrus, Patrick Smith, Diego Yepes, Marty Johnson, Cookie Helms, and Emily Anderson, the top 10 here tonight. And definitely a very exciting and interesting race. Excuse me, guys, for my announcing here tonight. I mean, it's late.
Yeah.
I'm tired. To Eric Monaco on behalf of Marty Johnson. Thank you guys very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys later.
I will too.
Chance to take a barrier that we can break tonight.